You've probably heard all the hype about decentralized finance. We've seen investors grow their portfolios beyond what they ever imagined, unlocking financial freedom and securing their futures. Without understanding these 5 critical principles that I'm about to share with you in this quick video, there's a possibility you could lose everything. These aren't just theories, they're real strategies that have helped thousands of investors just like you avoid disaster and achieve massive success. And this brings us to the next critical principle that separates successful DeFi investors from everyone else. Principle number 2, diversification is key. I'm sure you've heard the old saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Well, that couldn't be more critical when it comes to DeFi. If you think it's safe to park all of your money in one DeFi protocol, you're setting yourself up for a potential disaster. Imagine this. You've invested everything into a single DeFi project, convinced by the hype. Then, out of nowhere, a smart contract bug gets exploited, wiping out the entire project overnight. Gone. All of your hard-earned capital evaporated in a matter of minutes. This is not just a cautionary tale, it happens more often than you think. In DeFi, the very technology that promises massive returns also carries inherent risks, like bugs, exploits, and even protocol failures. But here's the smarter approach, diversification. Diversification doesn't just reduce risk, it's the key strategy that savvy DeFi investors use to maximize returns while keeping their portfolios safe. When you spread your investments across different tokens, protocols, and strategies, you ensure that one bad move won't obliterate your entire portfolio. You're giving yourself multiple chances to succeed while hedging your bets. So how do you effectively diversify in DeFi? Start by allocating funds in different sectors within DeFi, such as lending platforms, liquidity pools, staking, and yield farming strategies. These areas have unique risks and rewards, and by investing across all of them, you're creating a more balanced portfolio. For example, let's say you divide your portfolio like this: 30% into lending platforms like Aave or Compound, where you earn stable returns by lending your assets to borrowers. 25% into liquidity pools on platforms like Uniswap or SushiSwap, where you provide liquidity to earn transaction fees. Yes, there's risk and impermanent loss, but if you understand how to mitigate that, this strategy can be highly lucrative. 20% into staking on trusted proof-of-stake networks like Ethereum or Solana. Staking allows you to earn rewards for securing the network while letting your capital grow passively. 15% into yield farming, where you chase higher returns by providing liquidity and getting rewarded in native tokens. But here's where you need to be cautious. Only farm in protocols that have been thoroughly audited and are trusted by the community. Finally, keep 10% in stablecoins to act as a safety net. In case the market crashes or a project underperforms, these stablecoins will protect your portfolio from a total meltdown. This type of diversification gives you exposure to various streams of income and safeguards you against one sector's failure. Take a look at the portfolios of top DeFi investors. They don't just hold one asset. They've got a mix of Bitcoin, Ethereum, stablecoins, and smaller, more speculative DeFi projects with growth potential. This not only spreads the risk, but also captures the upside across multiple projects and sectors. Now that's the second principle, but if you don't get this next one right, you likely won't have a portfolio by next week. And that's not an exaggeration.